It's my honor and privilege to introduce to you the new Purdue University Department of Animal Science Department Head, Dr. John Blanton. Actually, he doesn't officially start until February 1, but he was willing and anxious to participate in tonight's program. Dr. Blanton is a beef guy who hails from Michigan and earned his bachelor's degree and master's degree in genetics at New Mexico State University. Following that, he came to Purdue and he earned his PhD degree in muscle biology meat science. He has served on the faculties of Texas Tech University, the Noble Foundation, and most recently, he's been at Mississippi State University, where he is the Animal Science Department head and interim associate director of the Mississippi Experiment Station. I'd like to welcome you, John, to Purdue, the state of Indiana, and to our beef program tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Lemonager. I appreciate that. And thank you for having me. I'm excited to get started at Purdue, and I'm really excited to be here. I was asked to welcome you to the inaugural virtual regional beef meeting, and it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to the meeting. I'm sure that Dr. Lemonager and his team and the Indiana Cattlemen's have put together an excellent program for us tonight. And it gives me a chance to introduce myself to you guys and let you know that, in my opinion, I work for you. You guys are the stakeholders in Indiana. And so once I get there in February, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to contact me. But again, welcome to tonight's event.
Dr. Blanton, the COVID-19 pandemic has created a number of challenges for everyone this year, and the Department of Animal Science at Purdue has experienced significant financial pressures on multiple fronts. While we all understand and appreciate that you need time to gather information and formulate a plan, can you give us any insight into your plans for the next 6 to 12 months as the new department head at Animal Science?
Sure. When I interviewed for the position, as I told Dr. Lemonager then, I don't know what I don't know. And so there's that period of time when I'm there that I have to kind of get comfortable with what the issues are, what the needs are. And so it'll be a lot of traveling around, visiting with stakeholders like this group here and finding out that information. Then working with the faculty and the staff, we need to determine what are our priorities. What are we, and what do we want to be? And then once kind of have that figured out, we need to develop those strategies to achieve those goals and get there. The one thing I will say that is the most important to me when I do these is that we're having meaningful impacts for the producers in our state, and that I protect the people that we have to work there, because that the institutional knowledge and people can't be replaced. That's not an easy thing to replace. So having impacts and making sure we keep good people will be priorities as we move forward early on.
You know, the beef producers with us tonight are the Department of Animal Science stakeholders and the clientele we serve. Any insight on how important you think our beef research, teaching, and extension missions are to meeting our stakeholder needs?
Yeah, the most critical. As I said in the beginning, you are my boss, right? I work for the producers in the state. And when I think about a Department of Animal Sciences, I think about what we have to do. And so we have to advance science, advance our knowledge, but more importantly, that knowledge needs to save a dollar or make a dollar for a producer, regardless of what the protein is. We have to serve all those proteins. And then we deliver the information to the producers so it's in a way they can use it and apply it to their operations as quickly as possible. And then finally, create the next leaders of our industry, the next people that take over managing our farms and our operations. And so when you think about a Department of Animal Science, you can't do any of that without the teaching, research, and the outreach activities performing at a very high level. And so it's super critical overall.
Dr. Blanton, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're excited to begin working with you and seeing you at future beef industry programs.
Thank you. I appreciate that.